know I haven't posted in a while on YouTube, and it's because I was grappling with what's going on in the world with Black Lives Matter. The scary part is that, like, I don't know if my negative emotions were because I actually empathize with Black lives or the movement and the people that are affected, or if it's because I was having to face my complicity and face my just the fact that I'm so selfish and stupid. You know, sometimes when you're up all night all the time, like I was, you wonder if the reason you're being kept up at night is for the right reason, like if it's because you actually care, or is it because you just care about yourself, like you care that you're being confronted in this moment by your complicity. Yeah, I didn't know how to make a video right now because of the internal struggle. I don't know. It's hard for me to talk about hard things. Obviously this is a hard thing. And I kept waiting like for people that I watch on YouTube to put out things about Black Lives Matter so I could kind of see how they talk about it and how to follow their example or something. But then I realized, wow, I only watch white privileged girls on YouTube, and they're all silent. So okay, so that means that, you know, I really do need to diversify who I watch on YouTube. So if you have any Black, Indigenous, or people of color that you love watching, please tell me who they are and I will give them a watch and see if I like their content. Anyway, but that's just a sad thing. Like, I watch these people who are silent on the matter of racial injustice because, you know, subconsciously I aspire to be like them, to have only white rich girl problems. You know, that's like kind of subconsciously probably what I want. I want to be as ignorant as them because ignorance is bliss. I want to be as happy as them and only like worry about doing my nails, hair, and like plastic surgeries and whatever. That's literally their life. So isn't that crazy though? It's crazy that I know I watch these people because I admire them and, well, I just enjoy or find it entertaining to watch their lives play out. But why is it that I feel as if I can't relate to anyone who's not a white rich girl? Isn't that a problem? Yes. The answer is yes, it's a problem. Yeah. Anyway, I will put a lot of links that I feel like are important, and so please check out those links in the description about Black lives and the Black, I literally don't know how to talk, but yeah, there's a song called Ivory Tower that's also a fundraiser on YouTube by a YouTuber that I like and that I watch. He does a lot of astrology videos, so I'm gonna put his song below. It's about racial injustice, and it's actually a really good song, so give that song a listen and donate if you can. If you can't donate, I will also put the link to a video where you can just watch the ads on that video, and then the money from that will go to great organizations. Wow, I'm just so inarticulate. I'm gonna try to put Chinese subtitles on this because I feel like, you know, Chinese people are completely, I feel like this stuff is just not on their radar. It's just not on their radar at all. The number of killings, lynchings of Black people in the States and also just everywhere, is wrong, and it needs to be stopped. We need to have justice for Breonna Taylor. I don't know how to say these things because like it just sounds cheesy and it sounds so preachy, and like I feel like a complete hypocrite saying these things because I feel like I don't even devote enough time to this. But I feel at the end of the day that every voice does matter, and if you speak up on something that you believe in, that does matter. And so that's why I am. For this video, I wanted to, you know, find out how evil I actually am. No. But there's this website that I found that has a lot of like personality tests. Testyourself.psychtests.com. I'll put the link for this too. Let's take some personality tests and see what I get. Maybe it'll say that I'm an evil psychopath. Just kidding. I mean, I don't know. Psychopaths aren't necessarily evil. So I'm gonna take the Big 5 personality test, and I will come back to see. I'll end the video, and then I'll come back after I know my results. Okay, so I took the Big 5 personality test. I thought it was gonna give me some more things, but it just has like a snapshot report at the end of the quiz, and it says extroversion, that I am at 71 on a scale of 0 to 100, 100 being the most highest extroversion. So then it says you're generally quite extroverted and sociable, but you do possess some introverted tendencies. Being around others stimulates you. You enjoy interacting and bouncing ideas off of others. You're content to spend some time alone or work on individual tasks, but not for extended periods of time. Too much solitude will likely bore and stifle you. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Okay, let's try another test and see if it gives some more interesting results. Oh, emotional intelligence test. Let's see how I do on this. Ow! Don't fall! No! Tappy, why are you staring at me? Tappy? Anyway, so I finished that emotional intelligence test. This is also anticlimactic because it took me 1 hour to finish that test, and the result is just 78 out of 100. It says you understand that your emotions and your body are inextricably linked. This allows you to identify exactly what you are feeling, at least in most cases, because you pay attention to and recognize your body's physiological response to specific emotions. So my ability to identify emotions in myself are 78 out of 100. Cool. I really felt like taking these tests would be entertaining, but I don't know if it's that entertaining. Oh, there's another test here. How well are you coping with COVID-19? Take the free pandemic resilience test. Lols. Okay, I'll do this one. Hopefully it doesn't take 1 hour. Okay, so on this one, I've scored 74 out of 100. So it says, although it hasn't been easy, you've been doing your best to stay strong and remain positive under the current circumstances. You have your concerns, of course, in terms of what tomorrow will bring, but you know better than to allow yourself to give in to fear, anger, or negativity. Keep reminding yourself that the best way to cope and move forward is to accept what's going on and acclimate as best as you can. Most importantly, don't repress what you're feeling or try to pretend that everything's fine. Just recognize that as bad as things are now, they will get better eventually. Yeah, so I guess this wasn't a very entertaining video. I just thought it would be fun to take these personality tests and see what I would get, but I feel like these results are not very fun. I didn't realize they would be just like numbers on a scale of out of 100. But yeah, there's a zodiac sign test also on this website, which I was really impressed with because I took the test and I got Cancer, which is what my sign is. So I was like, whoa. And then I asked Joyce to take it, and her result was Pisces, which is what her sign is. So I was like, wow, this test is so good. So yeah, that's why I became fond of this website. I just want to wrap up this video with You know, last night when I was being my usual insomniac self, I opened up my Bible and I just sort of opened it up to anywhere, like just like randomly like opened it, and it took me to Job 42. So there's this one thing that Job says to God that I want to end this video with. I abhor myself and repent in dust and ashes. During this time, we all are able to self-reflect and see all the things that we do, that all of the ways in which we neglect, you know, the suffering of our Black brothers and sisters. And, you know, I just want us all to do better, and I think that we can all do better. We're all on different learning journeys. Just be patient with one another, and also make sure to take care of your mental and physical health. Like, this is just advice that I need to hear, like, for myself. Like, I'm saying it because I need to follow these things too. Like, I literally bought 4 bags of chips because I knew that I was going to be having a lot of moments where I needed to emotionally eat this week. So I actually prepared myself. I anticipated, and I bought myself a lot of junk food. I don't know if that's like the best coping mechanism, but that's honestly what I did. I need to tell this to myself too, is to drink water, to sleep, focus on, you know, the beautiful weather and everything else that is good, as well as continuing to encourage and uplift the Black Lives Matter movement. Yeah. Be well. Thanks for hanging out.